Welcome to the Cozy Cushion. My name is Natasha, and I come here each week to talk about spiritual strength. Today, I come to leave you a video with a 7-day salt nighttime ritual. These days have been really heavy for a lot of us. A lot of us are going through big transitions that it's very difficult to wrap our minds and our hearts around. And this 7-day ritual is going to help you get a better sleep, help you process your thoughts and emotions. And it's very simple. We can use things that we may or may not already have in our home. I am using a 3 salt combination today, but not everybody needs to do that. I want it to be simple, easy to do, and you can use any salt. Table salt, kosher salt. I'm using a pink Himalayan rock salt. I'm using a black salt, and today I'm also using pure Epsom salts. And these are fragrance free, so you can use whatever you have on hand. I don't want you to overthink. I don't want it to be complicated. I just want to help restore your sleep. So what you do is, before you go to bed, find a nighttime ritual that you're going to dedicate yourself to practicing. I need this ritual the most, and I'm doing it for myself because I've been staying up late. I've been falling asleep in front of the TV for a long time now, and it hasn't been good for my health. And I've been doing it out of a survival mechanism, which we're not going to talk about in this video. So if you've been having a difficult time sleeping or relaxing, or your anxiety is elevated for any reason, this very simple practice might be something that you should try and see if it works for you. So the reason I do this, well, first of all, I'm going to describe what we're going to do. So I found this cute little teacup at my dad's house. So I cleaned it up, and it's going to be the sacred bowl for holding my 7-day ritual. So this cup is going to go upstairs, and I'm going to put it at my bedside, close to my head where I fall asleep. Salt is hygroscopic, which means it naturally attracts and absorbs moisture from the air. Many people find this creates a calmer sleep environment, but the deeper benefit comes from what rituals we want to signal to our body. So that's also a part of this. So the first thing that I'm going to do, and I also have these measuring spoons. You do not need to measure your salt at all. I am, just because I want more Epsom salts, because Epsom salts helps us to relax our muscles and our mind. It's very much for our relaxation when we have a bath, but it's also a perfect salt to use for this 7-day very easy ritual. So I'm just going to put this Epsom salts into my little coffee mug here. That's going to stay open and dry. So next, after my Epsom salts, I'm going to add my pink Himalayan rock salt. That was a mouthful. And this I'm going to put in. This helps you become, once again, relaxed, but it helps restore your creative energies as well. I do have a little write-up of things I'm going to remember and just go over as we finish this. So I'm just going to add a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt. Like I say, you can use any salt you like. There's a variety of salts out there. And then I happen to have one of my favorite salts that I always have on hand. This is a black salt. This black salt absorbs negative energy, rids a bad mood and drives away toxic people from you and your life. So we can all use a little black salt now and again. I just purchased this from one of our local craft fairs that they had from one of our local witches. And it, like I say, it's just a black salt. And I'm just going to add a little tiny bit. You don't need very much of this black salt. It kind of works like charcoal in a weird sort of way. It kind of draws all that negative emotions and negative feelings from your body while you sleep, while you're breathing in and out, and transfers it into this cup. So when we make this ritual and when we're going to bed, maybe I can, there we go, so you can just kind of see what it looks like in there, the black salt and the Epsom salts and the pink salts. We don't have to mix them up or anything. They're just in there. They're fine as they are. You can stir them if you would like. It's entirely up to you. But what you want to say when you're going to bed, you want to dedicate yourself to a ritual. So you want to do this for 7 days, whether you like it or not. I'm going to tell you straight up, friends, I'm not going to love doing this ritual because I am stuck in a bad habit that's not serving me. So I'm going to force myself to do that. It may or may not be enjoyable, but I'm going to do it because my nervous system is fried, frazzled, and screaming for my attention to give it love, rest, and relaxation. This will really help with that. So when we are going to bed, one thing we can say to ourselves is a mantra each and every night when we go to bed. So one of those mantras, I'll just say 3 that you could utilize. The first one is, it's safe to rest now. You say it to yourself a few times. I like 3s. It is safe to rest now. Use your breathing techniques of circular breath, slow and controlled. It is safe to rest now. Another thing we can say is, we are done carrying this for today. We are done carrying this for today. Deep breath in and out. We are done carrying this for today. And lastly, a reminder I need, because I've been kind of stuck in survival mode. I've been stuck protecting my emotions and in a lot of ways holding my emotions back because I'm feeling hurt. And sometimes that happens to us when we carry that. So this last mantra is really great for anybody that's going through grief or deep grief or light grief or the grieving process, which is, you can soften. Allow your body to relax, cozy in your bed, and you can soften. You can soften. So those are 3 mantras that you can use for this 7-day simple salt ritual that will help you restore your central nervous system and help you relax and get a better sleep. So each night, I say one of these mantras, and you can mix it up. You can even make your own mantra. It doesn't have to be exactly this. I want you to, you try it, but I want you to make it your own. So there's no forcing, there's no fixing, there's just consistency. It's something that you are doing for yourself. But after you leave this open and it absorbs your energy for 7 days, so tonight I'll put it by my bedside and it's going to sit there for 7 days. after the 7 days, I'm going to take this cup outside. I'm going to sprinkle this on the ground. I'm going to return all these thoughts, feelings, emotions, toxins, whatever comes out into here, and I'm going to release it back to Mother Earth. This practice isn't about perfection. It's about charting a new course towards rest and what that really means. If your body feels tired but your mind won't settle, if stress has been living in your shoulders, your jaws, or your chest, which is what I've been experiencing these days, if your sleep feels light or broken, mine has been feeling broken. I'm sleeping well, but not in the right environment or where I want to sleep, and I want to restore that. So try this ritual for 7 days. Let your nervous system learn a new ending for the day. So basically, I am going back, I'm training my nervous system to relax, to release, to heal. I'm going to ask my body to do the work while I'm sleeping, and I'm going to rest and digest. Rest is not a luxury, it is how we heal. So movement is medicine, and rest is how we heal. So we got to make sure we move, give ourselves the medicine, and we need to rest because, friends, that's how we all heal. If you found this tip helpful, let me know in the comments below. I'm going to post this on my YouTube channel as well as my Facebook community page. So if you're on my YouTube and you don't know about my Facebook page, please come and find me. I'm Natasha Greeno, the Cozy Cushion Facebook page. I'm going to try to put the link in the description. I'm not good at all this stuff yet, but I'm trying. And I hope to see you there. Every day on the Cozy Cushion community, I post helpful tips and spiritual strength tips for healthy living. And I really enjoy that, and I try to make it light and bright, and when you read it or see it, I hope that you feel lighter than you did 5 minutes before while you were scrolling the internet until its end. So thank you for staying with me for this 12 minutes. As always, I appreciate you. I hope you learned something new today. I hope that you try it. Please leave your comments if you do try it, if you like it, and if you have any questions about it. I'm going to put a brief description here, but maybe you'll have questions. So as always, you are loved by me, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.